going on, YouTubers? Rick James here, bitches. It's a fresh new day. A fresh new way. Give me a call. What do you say? 480-233-7779. Dial a 1 if you're out of state or whatever. You know what to do. This video is going to be about you need permission to think. You need a permit to do everything. Anything here you need a permit for. You need to ask permission to do anything here. Why is that? Why is that you have to ask another human for permission to be creative? Why is it you got to ask if you can and file for patents and permits to do anything or create anything? Build a house, you gotta have your permits. You know, it's all fucking theft, people. It's just like paying the fucking mob back in the fucking day not to fucking break your shop fucking windows out. There's no difference in it. Okay, just because they're not killing you in the fucking street anymore. Well, they are, some of us. A lot of members in the black community get killed all the fucking time by these fucking hitmen called police. You know, like I said, we're all fucking one here. And when you start treating other people and loving people, you know, you hate yourself, and that's why you're so hateful towards everybody else. I know you don't think that, but, you know, you do. Because look what you're worried about. You're buying all these fucking products out here to try to make you look better because you're not happy with your fucking self. That's why you're trying to change yourself so you have a better appearance out here, because that's what they've sold you. Is, oh no, you need to look like this. You need to think like this. You need to be a slave like this. You know, like I said, we shouldn't have any restrictions here. No borders, no fucking money. Everything comes from the ground. First you think about it, and then you plant the seed, or you dig up the soil to transform it into whatever you thought about. Like I said, watch my dirt video. You guys, come on. Stop being afraid. I know it's been instilled in you since you were a child, and it's the most difficult thing to get over. You know, because every time these criminals come up to us in their Halloween costumes with their fucking lights and fucking sirens disturbing the fucking peace, you know what I mean? If you were driving around like that, they'd be giving you a fucking ticket for disturbing the fucking peace. If your radio's too loud, they'll give you a fucking ticket for disturbing the peace. But yet, they disturb the peace all the time. They fuck up everybody's frequency all the time whenever those sirens and those lights come on. Everybody's fucking heart jumps. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're going to try to extort money out of me. You know, that's not the way you see it, because you're enslaved and brainwashed into this system of things, which we all have been. But like I said, I see through it, and there's a lot of other people out here who see through it. I'm not fucking crazy, and neither are they. They're not stupid is what it is. They've looked around and they've realized, wait, why is this so fucked up here? And they stopped long enough, instead of worrying about how they fucking looked or what the fucking Kardashians were doing. And they examined shit and researched shit and said, wow, there's a serious system of control here. Like I said, it took me 8 fucking years to figure this shit out, people. This is Groundhog Day over and over and over again. You repeat your same shit every fucking day, doing almost the same thing you did yesterday. People are starving, and half the fucking people in the world are fucking starving and dying because of this fucked up system of control. Because you don't have compassion. You know? I have so much compassion for everyone that, like in one of my other videos, Groundhog Day, check that one out, you know, that even when somebody has an ass whipping coming 200%, 1,000%, when I whip their fucking ass, I still feel like a fucking asshole afterwards. Okay? I still feel bad that, you know, I hurt somebody. Even though they asked for it and kept asking, you know what I mean? I'm the one who still feels bad about it. Because like I said, that's yourself, you're kicking your ass. You're kicking your own fucking ass. You know? Instead of wisening your ass up. It's all about frequency, baby. Consciousness. Consciousness is being aware of what the fuck is going on around you and how things work. And how you work within it. And how you're a part of all of this. That's what consciousness is the oneness of it all. Realizing that we're all in this same ship floating around, and they've got it headed toward a fucking a field of landmines, or you don't call them landmines in the water, but mines in the water, underwater mines, you know? They're heading us straight for it. Okay, you shouldn't have to ask permission to think or create anything. Like I said, that's a system that's been created for us all. We got to break free from this, people. I mean, just stock up on your food for fucking 2 or 3 months, man. That's all you really need. Because once we all coordinate, and like I said, it's our cooperation. And unless you guys call me and we start organizing, this shit ain't gonna change. These people are organized who are doing this to us, which is yourself. Take advantage of yourself. It's just your lower consciousness self. Like I said, people, come on. Get into metaphysics and start looking at fucking this shit, and, you know, start looking into quantum physics and all this other shit. It's not that, you don't have to be a fucking scientist. You only need to understand a little bit about it to know how it all comes together. Okay? So you don't have to do fucking 10 years of research in quantum physics or anything, okay? Like I said, just get a little bit to see what's going on with the animal, and then move on. And you'll see it, instead of hearing somebody like me talk about it and fucking, you know, give you our perspective on it. Look at it for yourself. Make your own fucking decision. You know? Everybody's always out here thinking that, what can I do? I'm one person. You could do anything because you're God incarnated in fucking man or woman. You could do anything. Just put the power of creation in. The Bible tells you, shut the fuck up and meditate. When you go within yourself, something happens. When you stop talking and quit speaking this cursed language, that's why you write in cursive, because it's cursed. You're casting spells. But if you don't know this and you were taught that, oh no, this is your language, and it was used against you to manipulate you and enslave you, then you would never know. Like I said, get rid of the fucking television program. That's the best fucking thing you could do. You know, there were 2 brothers. One was in the CIA, and the other one kept bugging him about information. Hey, give me something, give me something. He's like, I can't, man. It's my fucking job. Well, after years of this, he finally broke down and said, I'll tell you one fucking thing, and don't ever ask me again. He says, all right. So he says, don't watch television. Ever. You know, you got to ask yourself, this was this guy's brother. So out of all the information this CIA guy had, and his brother's asking him a question about information, he's going to give him the most valuable piece of information he can, isn't he? If he truly cares about him. He's going to give him the most important thing that he can if he's only going to give him one thing. And that's what he told him. So how dangerous do you think that is? Check into these fucking patents to this shit. I mean, they had this mind control shit going on with the VCR, you know? Like I said, we're stuck in Groundhog fucking Day here, baby. And we need to all start working together and stop hating each other. Stop hating somebody just because they're not doing something like you. Just back off and say, wow, well, that's not something I would be doing. But, no, I guess that's just their lower consciousness. That's myself in its lower consciousness. Now let me see what I can help them with. You know what I mean? Let me try to raise that consciousness. And you can't just unload on them like I do on people, you know, with shit. I unload on motherfuckers with shit. You know, and I give them so much shit that they're confused probably by the end of it. But, like I said, you can grow your own food next to a source of water and build a house out of adobe bricks and not have a fucking thing to worry about. And as long as we stick together as a fucking, you know, as a race, a human race, instead of all these separated races that they divided us with and made us hate each other with, then we could stop them from coming in there to fucking imprison us or try to tax us for fucking just trying to survive and live. The animals don't pay for a fucking thing. Why are we? We're supposed to be smarter or higher on the fucking food chain, so we say. So like I said, it makes no sense that you're paying and you're a slave to this piece of fucking paper that they made you believe has some sort of value. Just like they made up the oil shortage back in the 70s. There wasn't no oil shortage. Those motherfuckers were manipulating fucking shit because of fucking people doing business with countries they didn't want them doing business with. And because they were trying to fucking go off of the fucking dollar to buy fucking oil. Like I said, you cannot buy oil without US fucking dollars. That's the only reason our fucking shit hasn't collapsed. That's what the Gulf fucking War was about. Was they tried to switch their currency for the oil, and we went over there and tore shit up and said, fuck you, this is what happens if you try to fuck with the dollar. You know? Like I said, we're in slavery, people. Every fucking one of us. All you police, all you military, do exactly what you're told. If you question authority, you end up in a fucking cage too, or you lose your fucking job, don't you? So you're forced to fucking imprison people and fucking take their freedom and steal their money just to survive yourself in this fucked up system of slavery that we're all in. Stop doing it. You guys talk with each other and fucking don't be afraid to fucking talk to each other about this fucking shit, man. Like I said, we're all in this together. Call me, people. Wholeness, balance, and vibrations. I love you all.